So we are about 10 minutes into the competition here, and there's a range of strategies on display. So you can see a lot of builders are doing it sitting down. A few of them are doing it standing up. I think they get a better perspective on the build that way. There's some people listening to music with earbuds. You've got some people not even using the instructions, so they've had so much practice with this build, they don't even need the instructions anymore, some of the builders. Here you can see a builder on like step 39, step 40. There's a few other, let's see where some of these other builders are. Here's one, 64, 65, so doing very well over here. A lot of different strategies on play. Dave, how are things going here?
It's going fantastic. Avery up here at front, she's going to finish here soon. She's almost on bag 3, well ahead of the pack.
Okay, well, let's go take a look at that. Thank you. So we'll move up here to the leading, the clear leader at this point. So she's standing up, taking it very seriously. No instructions in sight. That's the sign of a true champion right there. So Avery here memorized the instructions, which is how she's standing there building without looking at the instructions anywhere on the table. She's moving so crazy fast.
The winner, with a time of 17:41 with 1 error, is Avery Robertson. And congratulations, who, even with 6 errors, he almost came in 3rd if Keith had finished 10 seconds earlier. So, congratulations on 2nd place.
We're here with the winner of the competition. If you want to introduce yourself and then take us through the build process here.
Hi, I'm Avery Robertson. My build process was putting one piece on top of the other. I've practiced this about 12, 13 times, and I had it memorized by the 3rd time. So from that point onward, it was just reiterating each step of the build, pulling out little micro builds and timing myself on each one of those to shave down a few seconds at a time. My best practice time was 16:16, so I was like a minute off from that, but
Still very impressive here. So yeah, when you first heard this set would be the one you were building here, how long ago was that?
They announced it on April 1st,
Okay.
so we've had a month to order our sets and get familiar with them.
And what were the challenges of this particular build? This is the Ninjago set here, so take us through this one.
The particular challenge in this build was this bit right here, this Technic block in the center, and this is the flippy thing that pulls the wings out.
Okay.
And just Technic is very fiddly when it's fresh out of the box. All the pieces are tight, and it's really hard to get all of the pins and stuff aligned and pushed into place. So it was just learning the absolute fastest way to put one piece on top of each other so it holds together while I'm building it.
And so I noticed you were one of the few people standing up while building. Do you feel like that helps you build faster?
Yes, it gives you a better view of the table and just the pieces you have, and it allows you to kind of physically move around the table like that.
A broader perspective of the whole situation.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Awesome. And so you had the whole thing memorized. I don't think the instructions were even on the table for you during the build.
They were during the first part, but I threw them off because they were just a waste of space.
Eventually, you're like, I've got this. You're ready.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely.
So as you were building here, was there any pressure from the people? There were people walking around and everything, lots of noise. What was that like?
I don't care.
You can handle it.
I don't care. Inside my mind, I was physically rehearsing what piece came after what piece. So it just kind of drowned out all the other noise. It was literally just like, okay, 2x4 plate, 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate, long wing, short wing, long wing. And if I was thinking about the next piece while I was putting the current piece on, it kept me at a constant rhythm, just a steady clip throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, that's incredible. So were there any mess ups throughout where you forgot which piece went where or anything like that?
No.
It's just a perfect run.
The only error I had was this little chain, because I had put it on like this and it was twisted up. It was mangled like that, and it was supposed to be facing a consistent direction. And I knew they were going to ding me on this. I didn't take the time to correct it. That was on me.
There you go. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Avery, on winning. Very impressive run here. So what was your time in the end?
17.5.
Like 17 and a half?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a set with, 490 pieces here. So, I mean, very impressive. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Best of the worst! Best of
I'm here with the second place winner. So if you want to introduce yourself and then kind of give us an overview of what this competition is and how it works.
Thanks, Josh. I'm David Geddes. You might know me as Lettuce. The Elite Speed Build is it's like a speed build game, but you have to apply to be in. And if they don't think you got the stuff, then you're not in the game. And they let you know what the set is. This one here, what is this set called? It's Jay's Stormfighter. They let you know the set a month ahead of time. And so you've got a month to practice. And for me, that was practicing twice a day. Once before breakfast, once when I got home from work.
That's incredible. Twice a day for how many days was that?
Well, so I practiced for 14 days straight. And then I got busy and I stopped practicing for 10 days. And in that 10 days, I lost 4 minutes. But you know what? Even taking that 4-minute delay out of it, my average time was still 4 minutes behind the winner's average time. Like, I know I didn't have a chance of beating her.
What is the application like to get into the Elite Speed Build? How does that work?
So, there's 2 ways of doing it, right? Like, there's an email that goes out and you say, like, why you should be in it. And a lot of people, myself included, were totally serious. It's like, oh, I've won a speed build here. I'm always in the top 3, blah, blah, blah. And then other people are just like, oh, I'm faster than that guy, and you let him in, so I should be in. Those are your 2 ways. Let's level the playing field, right? So not only do they let us know the set ahead of time so we can practice, they go and they pre-cut the seals so that everyone's on a level playing field, right? You don't want someone to lose time trying to open the box. That's just nonsense.
Obviously.
Right?
So what was your strategy during the competition here as you were going through the motion?
Okay, my strategy during the competition was twofold, right? The first one is I had to memorize the set. So I practiced enough that I threw the instructions away. I honestly probably lost some time there, but I lost by so much time, it doesn't matter that I lost time throwing the instructions away. The second strategy was knowing that I was coming in second. The strategy was to have fun. So I made up a bunch of Lettuce Club shirts. Is this one dirty? Come on, now get off there, Thread. There you go. I made the Lettuce Club shirts. I got the Lettuce Club banner, right? So my goal was to put on a show and have some fun and hope for second place. And I got it by 10 seconds when you include penalties. Because the penalties are insane for this, right? Your first penalty was 15 seconds. Second penalty was 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 4 minutes. I had 6 penalties. And I beat third place.
They add up quickly. So like the penalties if you put a piece in the wrong spot or something like that.
Oh man, piece in the wrong spot. If it was oriented wrong, so if your flag was tilted down instead of tilted up. If you had I had one of the weapons, I had it in one hand and it should have been in 2 hands. Someone else, what did they do? They had the face, the 2-sided face, they had it spun the wrong way. Penalties, right? Yeah, and the guy who came in third, he had 5 errors, 5 penalties, and I beat him by only 10 seconds. It was so close.
Well, congratulations on getting second. Very impressive. I can tell you're tired out here. It was an intense competition.
Oh, it was intense, and my back hurts. I'm tired. I'm going to go to there's a dirty brickster now, but I'm going to forget the dirty brickster, go find the hot tub, and sit there till they kick me out at midnight.